Hello, hello, lads. Welcome back. I hope you guys are ready to enjoy my sweet, sultry tones after 2 unexpected days off because I had no voice. I am your host, Champagne, and I have come to, well, we're doing the things. We're doing the things. We're so back. We're so back. Yeah. So, as you guys can imagine, I didn't have to call out the last 2 days because I was sick or anything. No. It's just because I had literally no voice. This is how I sound recovered. So beforehand, you can only imagine how it was before. You can only imagine how I sounded before. Now, with that being said, we are in the midst of recovery from that little circumstance that happened last episode. We got attacked by a good number of people. We managed to make it through barely by the skin of our teeth, wielding some pretty aggressive weaponry. Managed to make it through with the assistance of chat, and in here we are. So, woo. With that being said, we're going to finish what we started today. We're going to go down, we're going to kill the Band of Bones by taking out Tora. We're going to go kill Ghost and weaken the Berserkers, because you can't actually get rid of the Berserkers, but you can weaken them. And then we're going to go from there. But before we can do anything, we need to rest our guys up. Right now, they are in bad shape. Downside is we can't rest here, because these beds are marked as private. I should really get a mod to fix that, but unfortunately, unable to do it. The beds are marked as private. So we got to figure out how we're going to do that. We do have a couple of people that have some... did you update all of their armors yet? I did not. I have to update the ones that were there, actually, now that you think about it. I updated... you guys have Specialist, Masterwork Specialist, yep. Okay, so they're good. Boots are not great. I should probably take care of that. Totally right. Totally right. These things slipped my mind, as they often do. I have been known to have things slip my mind. It is not uncommon. It is not an uncommon occurrence. Leggings, armor, and leggings. Templar Knight. There we go. Grimdark. Same thing. And then DA2. Those are boots, aren't they? Alright. And leggings. Just get these taken care of real fast. Azukin. Herbert was with us. He gets one as well. Templar Knight. Templar Knight helmet. Same deal. Of that. And then... I have to... Shit, I forgot to get the mod for Merrick, too. Wow, I am really running behind these last 2 days. Now, Hero said he wasn't sick. However, this doesn't sound like the huffing of ashes and smoke of his fallen comrades. It's true. I singed my throat on Saiyan's funeral pyre, is what it was. I singed my throat on his funeral pyre. I was simply coughing on that. That's what that was. That's what that was. We need to get Herbert a promotion. Herbert does, in fact, need a promotion. My guy was killing it. He was killing it. Absolutely killing it. Absolutely killing it. Okay, everyone should have updated armor now, correctly. Except for Merrick here. We have to get him a gas mask still, but I'll do that tonight. I forgot to do it before tonight, but I'll get it done tonight. All right. We have in terms of supplies. We have enough supplies to get out of here and do the things we got to do. These goddamn samurai. Goddamn samurai. If we get a little ways away, we can sleep in some beds, and hopefully that will give us, afford us the opportunity to rest up. Additionally, we can always go down and fight the Band of Bones, or get down here and fight the Band of Bones. And then we can go from there. That should help. Hero, why can't we recruit gurglers to our group? We can recruit bone dogs, crabs, hive soldiers, garu, so it's not like being a beast is a limiting factor for them. Why are gurglers exempt? Gurglers are exempt for the same reason that the fogmen are exempt, for the same reason that a lot of creatures in Kenshi are exempt. It's simply because they're non-communicative, bestial-like creatures that do not succumb to training. It'd be cool if there was like one example of a civilized gurgler, but does not seem to be the case. You sound different. Are you okay? I lost my voice. That's all. I just lost my voice. No big deal. Just lost my voice. No big deal. These things have been known to happen. Gurglers aren't beasts. They have a very distinct culture and complex machinations you don't comprehend. Yep, that's what it is. They're just complex. They're complex creatures. That's what it is. It's definitely not that they're just abhorrent beasts. This is one of those damn samurai, isn't it? Yeah. Gang up on him. It's the Shek, too. These dudes don't fuck around. Surround him. Surround him. Nice. Nice. They have a king. They do have a king. They do have some kind of a king. There is some kind of hierarchy there, but even animals have alphas. You know? Even animals have alphas. The only difference between, like, the only thing... So, alright, so, like, the difference between the king gurgler, the alpha gurglers, and the normal gurglers. Normal gurglers and alphas, there's a color difference, and one of them is slightly stronger, but not by much. But the color difference implies that they have a harder chitinous shell, and then the king gurgler is larger, which to me kind of says that it's a time thing. It's a position of status. It's a time thing. It's the same way that, like, when a new gorilla takes the position of alpha, they can have physical changes that occur to their body as a result of becoming the new pack, like the new alpha of their group of gorillas. I don't know what a group of gorillas is called. But like becoming an alpha can have physical changes that occur on the host, right? And I imagine that the gurglers, it's a thing of time, right? As they get older, their outer shell becomes more chitinous, more like dense, thicker, harder. And as they get if they're able to survive long enough to get really old, there's a chance they can become a king gurgler, which is the larger, more intense variant. And then I'm sure the king gurgler had some kind of uniqueness to him as well, given his size. But yeah, that would be my guess on that. I believe it's a troop of gorillas. That would make sense. I feel like troop makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that works. That makes sense. I need to know, actually, what's a pack of gorillas called? What's a pack of gorillas? It's a troop or a band. Yeah, interesting. That's funny. Do we actually know where the gurglers actually came from, like their origin? There's a couple options. One is that they are a native aquatic species that is just coming on land for the first time recently, or in recent years, relatively speaking. Or they are a byproduct of experimentation by the Second Empire, the same way as I believe the Hivers are, and the Shek are. And it would make sense if they were made during the time of the Hivers as well as a proto-Hiver, because I pointed out before that many of the there's a corresponding Hiver to a skeleton model. So you have the soldier bot, the soldier drones. You have the worker bot, you have the normal skeletons. You have the P4, you have the princes. You have the queens, you have Catlon's original model in the concept art. The screamer bots always kind of seemed like they didn't really fit the mold. They didn't really like belong anywhere. Where like they seemed like a different version of skeleton. I mean, they seemed like the screamer bots kind of seemed like a different, like their own independent version of skeleton. And I think that the organic equivalent of the screamer bots is the gurglers. And when you look at them side by side, just like all the other ones I mentioned, the resemblance is uncanny. The resemblance is absolutely uncanny. I'll be taking that. Thank you, good sir. Who amongst you? You. Trade with Riel. Trade with your king. You can take that and take that. Nice. Nice. Alrighty then. I believe we can set up camp here. I think they could be the proto hivers, quickly made as one option against the pirates. It's potentially. It's hard to say. Hopefully, we'll get some more answers in Kenshi too. It's hard to give a definitive answer though. And their stove is just looking like a screamer bot. Yeah, I've noticed that the behemoths really do resemble screamers. They do very much resemble screamers, which I think is interesting. All right, who's got? Saram's got the food. Aeon, has he got food? He's got him. Okay. Nice. All right, let's look at everyone's health. We got to heal up the big guys first. So they're going to come lay down. We're going to get everybody healed up. Everybody nice and healed. Or they kind of failed and were abandoned projects before because they're more animalistic society compared to the hive mind. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I think they were a proto version that maybe were created and then deemed as a failure, you know? And they were locked up inside the lab that is over on the Fishman Isles. And then after the fact, you know, after the last 1,000 years, the water levels receded a bit, and they broke out. You know, they escaped. They escapade. They escapade. They did escape. Alarm raised. We're not even up there anymore. Not even up there anymore. Are other people up here? No, no one's even up here anymore. Everyone's dead. Everyone's dead. Is there anyone at the way station anymore? Nope, everyone's dead. They're all dead. Everybody there is dead. That's funny. I got a question. If the skeletons had plating, why did the behemoths also look skeletal? So the behemoths look skeletal, but you'll notice that they actually appear to have more plating than the existing skeletons. They appear, like, when you look at their heads, they appear to have more plating than the existing skeletons, implying that you actually can see some of the plating that was probably on the other skeletons as well on the behemoths. If you look at the models of the behemoths, their heads still show as if they had some of that plating. The other thing, too, is a lot of the behemoths were, you know, in obedience, and they were inside this giant molten vat and then flash froze with a cryogenic compound. It's a good chance that some of their core, their plating and stuff like that were actually destroyed or melted down or fell off during their, you know, attempts to escape. But when you look at their heads, you'll notice that a lot of them actually show indications of having like a shell or armor coating compared to everybody else. So I think the behemoths, if anything, reinforce the idea that they used to have some kind of plating. Duncan, go ahead and trade with Saram. There we go. There we go. Make sure everybody's eating up good. Eating up good. Hero really sounds like SpongeBob with the suds. If he tries to understand that reference, he's doing Stolen Valor. I don't understand. I don't understand that reference. I don't think I saw that episode, so that's funny. That's funny. Let's see. Hold on. Let's do a comparison. Hold on. SpongeBob with the suds. I don't think that's right. All right, I'm going to click on a random link. We're going to see if this is it. Oh, thank God I have it muted. No. No, I'm just going to find a bunch of fucking AI voice nonsense. Probably. I don't know. I don't understand the reference, but sure. Sure. Sounds right. You sound like a smart guy. You sound like you know what you're talking about. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. You sound like you know what you're talking about. Oh, is that it? Oh, we're actually in pretty decent shape now. Cool. Get these guys healed up and we're good to go. Good to go. Dismantle that. Nice. If the hivers are based on a matriarchy, do you think that the iteration of the hive soldier is a subtle jab that women can never do anything, right? Is that what you're implying? Is that what you're implying? Say it. Answer for the chat. Answer on the polygraph. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're trying to imply? Big fan, my dude. I gotta say the combos between Deep and Nat are by far my favorite. Oh yeah, dude. All right, there we go. Keep grabbing these up. I choose to abstain from this trap. That's funny. You're a funny guy. Nice. All right, let's go deal with the Band of Bones. Now, I am a man of means, but I'm also a man who's not going to overwhelm them with a force that maybe is too much. So I'm going to send in a small strike team, small strike team, to handle them. Send in a small team to handle them. We'll let them come to us, and we'll go from there. There we go. There we go. Couple of Shek. Just some dudes being dudes. You've defeated Tor the Fearless. That was fast. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to claim this camp. Well, that's fine. Didn't mean to do... I think I could actually dismiss it. That's funny. Where does Tor's body? Did I kill her? That was a letdown. Where the hell did she go? Is that her? Oh, that's her. Oh, dude, we fucking obliterated her. Jesus. Jesus. Well, it seems that either Saram or Koi just absolutely obliterated Tor. Took her left arm, took her right arm off, almost took her right leg. She's in bad shape. We're gonna go ahead and give her the coup de grace. Just finish her off. Nice. The coup de grace. All right, something else we're going to take from all of these guys is we're going to take the martial arts kit, like chess pieces they have. In the Shivers. Good old Shivers. Good old Shivers. All right, we've performed the coup de grace. She is dead. That's why I never use autocorrect from the very first day the feature came out years ago. Autocorrect has created some of the funniest and worst moments of my life. Hilarious. Something funny happened the other day. So I did another short with Lo-Fi that came out the other day, if you guys haven't seen it. And I was on TikTok, and I don't really do much on TikTok. Other than like upload my shorts and stuff like that. Like it's mostly just a way to like, you know, spread my content even further. But something funny happened when someone likes or shares something that you do or a comment that you've made on another post. You can get it sometimes on the notification. It'll pop up with a little heart next to it, and obviously, like you click the notification, it brings you to the comment. If you click the heart, it will send a personal DM to the person who shared that. A heart. And I meant to click on the post, and I clicked on that, and I sent some random stranger just a heart out of nowhere the other day, and then I had to immediately try to reset, like unsend it before they saw it, because I was like, oh fuck, that's not what I meant to push. It's funny. How you doing, Hero? I'm doing a little still don't really have a voice, but you know, to each their own. Other than that, I'm fine. All right, Band of Bones are taken care of. Hallelujah. Why are we still moving slow? It's gotta be Vomi, right? Vomi's gotta be the one doing it. Where you at, Vom? Is he not in my group? Is he into the wounded? Slaves, scribes. No, yeah, I'm not sure. Damn kids, huh? No. I hurt my throat. I burned my throat is what it was. Not even the kids this time. Burned my throat. A personal hero DM. Saiyan says that as if I wasn't literally DMing him right before the stream started. See how he tries to paint it? As if he has no idea, as if he doesn't understand. As if we weren't chatting literally right before the stream started. Calling me out like that. Who's the one with the crab armor? That's Crabtholomew. He asked for a character. I said okay. He asked for crab armor. I said no. And then he asked if he became a member, if I would give him crab armor. And I was like, you know what? Sure. And so he became a member and I gave him crab armor. Not as a requirement. He offered, and I was willing to oblige the request. Was willing to oblige the request. It's just a flesh wound. Just a wound to the flesh. If there was any minor factions that could rise up and become a major faction, which one is likely to rise up to that rank, and which one would you want to see rise to a major faction, but it's unlikely? I don't think so. A lot of people are going to say like the Flotsam Ninja, but I don't think they're going to become a major faction. I think they're going to end up rejoining the Holy Nation after the Phoenix, like after the Reformation has occurred. So I don't think they're going to end up becoming a major faction. I think they'll reintegrate back in once the Okernism has gone through a Reformation. So no on them. I think the Reavers have a pretty good chance of becoming a major problem later. Just based on the way they recruit, the world state changes that are kind of like a glimpse into what could happen. They take a lot of very strategic positions. Okran Shield. They can take, what is it? Not Brink. It's the other one. Why am I blanking on this? Why am I blanking on this? I'm having a senior moment. It's not Brink. It's the other one. What the fuck? Black Scratch, that's the one. Jesus Christ. Having a moment. They take Black Scratch, they take Okran Shield, like they take very strategic positions. They also have a huge fortress that is very well put together. Yeah. Yeah, good stuff. You are 40 plus. Yeah, guys, I got told that I was 40 years old the other day. I got told that I was a man in his mid 40s. Can you imagine that? I'm 28. I got told that I was a man in his mid-40s. Wild stuff. Someone on Reddit was angry at me. They were angry at me because I played the game in a way that they don't like. And they said that they felt embarrassed watching a man in his mid-40s. Which is fine, but goddamn, dude. I was like, God damn it, do I look fucking 40? My lord, what do you mean? In his 40s, which applies like 45. You're 28 still, Unk. I mean, yeah, listen, I'm an old-ass bitch. But I'm a 28-year-old old-ass bitch, not a fucking 45-year-old man. They think I'm like fucking 52. What the fuck? Yeah, people on Reddit. They're, really, there was some people that he was genuinely fucking thinks I'm 45. Threw me right off. They did say they liked your lore videos. They did. They did. Yeah. They said that they can't watch my live streams because I use sentient sands, and that makes me a bitch boy, apparently. An embarrassing 45-year-old bitch boy, apparently. It's funny. I got a laugh out of it. I did get a laugh out of it. Oh, man. Reddit is not known for intellect. Yeah, no, I mean, Reddit's an echo chamber. I don't put it much. I'm not like upset about it. I don't care. I just thought it was funny because I was like, I don't usually respond to stuff like that because like, what's the reason? But I commented and I was like, bro, in my 40s, I'm 28. What are you talking about? I'm 28. I'm not even 30 yet. In my 40s. What do you mean? Must be out your damn mind. Alright, we're gonna take Ghost. Oh, well, that was fucking fast. Claim this town? No. That was fucking fast. Is he dead? No, he's just unconscious. Well, he's gonna be dead. Execute. Boom. We killed Ghost. He's donezo. Gonzo. Gonzo. Ain't nobody stop me now. All right, cool. Cool. I was surprised to see you comment on it. I commented on it and twisted it further by calling you past 50. I did see that. I don't usually comment on that stuff because like people are allowed to not like me. I genuinely don't care. Like I don't care. It's like I don't know. It's just part of being any kind of figure with a following or a public personality or anything like that. People are going to dislike you. It happens sometimes. What are you gonna do? But that one, I didn't even comment on anything else they said. It was just the your like I'm in my 40s. I was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Also, like if you're going to make the claim that I do things that I frankly don't do, or that like if you're gonna make like some claim or some asinine claim, at the very least, don't say something that is blatantly untrue before you do it, because you damage your own credibility, right? If you want to criticize me, that's fine. I'm 100% okay with that. But when you start it by saying he's a man in his 40s, all you're doing is showing that you don't even know anything about me in the first place. It's funny. It made me laugh. You don't look like a teenager. Clearly, you're already a senior. Oh, yeah, no, I'm obviously an old fucking man. Again, like, this is no secret. I'm clearly ancient, all right? I've been around. I've seen all things, all right? It's fine. I'm for it. I have a theory on how Stobe survived obedience because he was smaller than the rest of the behemoths. I think some of the behemoths lifted Stobe up and out of the mine. That would be interesting. What if Stobe escaped because them reaching up was them, like, crowd surfing Stobe out of the mine? That's really cool. That's a really cool idea. Sad. Imagine that. That's devastating. You just broke my heart with that. God damn. Broke my heart with that. Imagine that. The behemoths are dying, and the last thing they do is they send up the smallest amongst them. They're all just like carrying him up, throwing him out into obedience to escape, while begging him to, save the humans because they knew what was going to happen. That's crazy. Imagine that. That'd be wild. That's a wild thing you just said. That is a wild thing you just said. Okay. Alrighty. So next thing we got to do, we took out the Flotsam, we took out them. We're going to go get our war started with the United Cities in earnest. We're going to go start our war with the United Cities. It's about to go down, boys. It's about to go. By God, it's about to go down. Stop off in the hub. I'm sad now. Yeah, that's sad. That's a sad idea. That's a sad thing that you just said. And yet I'm oddly compelled by it. What an interesting idea. That was good. That was a good one. That's really good. That is a good one. Bravo. So instead of fear of being melted down in obedience, they were trying to get the smallest, potentially weakest behemoth out to save humanity. Exactly. They weren't reaching out trying to escape. They were trying to help Stobe get out. That's such a cool idea. Well done. That would be really good writing. I think that'd be cool. That would be really good writing. Who are you? Holy Nation squatters. Don't deal with no damn squatters here. Why are we enemies with the Holy Nation here? We shouldn't be. They're not actually doing damage to us, so I think it might just be a locational thing. Oh, it's because we're wanted in the Holy Nation. That's what it is. We should probably pay off that bounty. Yeah, let's go do that. Who else? I think we all have bounties. Czech Kingdom, Saram. Yeah, we gotta go, boys. We gotta go. We gotta pay off that bounty at some point. Yeah, it's because we have bounties from when we fought the Phoenix. They're not actually hurting us, which I also find interesting, though, because we're still allies in the system, right? But yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. All right. Outlaws, trade ninja. Hello, boys. Or not to save humanity, to save at least one behemoth, and he still chose to save humans after the sacrifice of all the behemoths. Indeed, indeed. What if he was the best? Stobe the Gentle. Stobe the Gentle. That's what he was. He was a good lad. He was a nice boy. He was Stobe the Gentle. Stobe the Gentle. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. First aid kits, rice bowl. Wait, nothing here is that good. Saram. Go ahead and search some of these places. No. 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 God, you guys suck. They have like no good food here. You don't sound like you're feeling too hot. Thanks for powering through to give us our fix of for killing and Kenshi lore. Well, I mean, I did take 2 days off. You know, I had literally no voice the last 2 days. This is actually better than it was. So, you know, but I'm here. I couldn't afford to miss another day. You know, I got bills to pay. I got a job to do. This is my job, so I don't like calling out if I don't have to. I was pretty pissed that I had to. So, you know, I was pretty pissed that I even had to. Oh, right. We've got some assaults heading towards the base. Let's go back and deal with those. Which one looks cooler, Swamp Ninja Mask or the Mask Type 3? I don't really like the Swamp Ninja Mask. That's the gas mask that has like the long schnoz, right? You look like a swamp turtle. Not a huge fan. Not a fan. Never used it. I've never used it because I don't really like the way it looks. Not a fan. I am not a fan. I am not a large metal fan. All right, we're gonna make it back up to the base. We're gonna deal with the assaults that are headed our way. One of them was at the Silver Citadel, right? Yeah, and they're headed out. Interesting. I like that I have constant cap locks on your account, Artemis. That's funny. I feel personally attacked by that statement. Hello. Hell happened here? Oh, I see. Some kind of a brawl took place. All right. Well, these things have been known to happen. Was very high on watching a lot of lore and Kenshi and reading the Reddit pages. I thought it was a cool theory to share. No, that's good. That's really good. No, that's really good. I think that's cool as hell. I think that's cool as hell. This happens. Hold on, I gotta fix that. The LOD gets stuck on. There's a way to fix it, but it requires me to back over here. Come back over. There we go. Downside of using a modded town is sometimes that, like a modded overhaul of the existing town is sometimes it does that. Excuse me. I organized all my hires into categories. House servant, farm equipment, expendable fodder. Take a guess who falls in each category. That's so funny. All right, everybody get to work. We're going to get ourselves prepped and ready. Now, oh, cannibal raid. Hello. We have turrets back here? Of course we don't. Why do we not have turrets on the back wall? We really should. We really should. And there's no place to put them. Jesus fuck, man. This place is so ergonomically shit. Oh my god, it's fine. It's fine. There can't be that many of them, right? I see a cannibal. Couple coming down from the rafters up here. Is that a second cannibal? Jonathan? That cannibal's name is Jonathan. It's good. Is this Canhead or is it just... No, it's Kimber. Alright, well, you have fun with that. You're about to get your ass beat by nomads, so you have fun with that. Nice. We're going to be making our trip over to Ochre and Shield here momentarily. Yeah, they killed Kimber, and that's over. That's funny. That ended fast. Yo, just saw your short about the Scorchlanders in the Holy Nation. Shaking my head. I mean, it's true, though. It's true. Contrary to popular belief, it's true. Some people don't like it, but it's true. Holy Nation has no issues with the Scorchlanders whatsoever. It's true. Any indication of anything otherwise is a falsity. I never enjoyed being a Scorchlander despite how perfect they are for leader. I don't like playing as the Scorchlanders for a funny reason. At least it's funny to me. I don't like playing as short, thin characters, right? Like I don't mind playing as a dwarf, but playing I don't like playing as like hobbits or playing as halflings. And so like the Scorchlanders are short and stringy, and it's just not for me. It's not for me. I don't have anything against them. I don't mind having them in my party, but like as my main character, it's just not for me. They're these tiny little dudes, these tiny little guys. Even in D&D, I'll play a dwarf. I don't really play halflings. I don't play hobbits. I don't play gnomes. You know, it's just, they're not my vibe, man. It's not for me. I don't mind when they're in the party, but I don't play them. That's awesome. I feel that. Always a real tall girl is my leader. You're so funny. Funny looking. That's true. Look at that. Shiny, baby. Shiny. I'm aerodynamic. Dwarves are short, but they're jack short. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Dwarves may be short, but they're thick boys, okay? They're built like a brick fucking wall. I'm fine with short. It's short and stringy. That's where I draw my line. That's where I draw my line. Where I draw my line. He's an airbender, confirmed. I don't think I would be, to be honest with you. If I had to associate myself with a particular bending style, I'd probably be earthbending, to be honest with you. I feel like I'd probably end up going earthbending. I don't think airbending would be for me. It's too carefree. Too carefree. Nope, not for me. Blood Reaver Clan, Nomads. What? Okay. Yep, that's interesting. Traders Guild, Dust Bandits, Triangle Bandits. So we've got a couple different bandit clans headed this way, but I'm not actually concerned about it. All right. Once the men have had a chance to rest and recover and recuperate, we will head over to the United Cities and begin our campaign against the United Cities. I do have a couple of things that I want to do beforehand, though, which is I want to get the Sisters of Battle back up and running. Yeah. You have to make an exception for Luquin, though. My favorite playthrough I've ever done was built around him breaking out of Tengu's vault and completing his work. Luquin's interesting. I do think Luquin is a very interesting character because... Thank you, by the way, for the 10. Very generous of you. Luquin's a very interesting character. I agree. I think he's really interesting. The idea that he got locked up just for like talking shit about Tengu and all that, and then they try to brainwash him into, you know, being a subservient, you know, force, and you break him out, and it's simply not the case. His refusal to break is very interesting to me. Hero's a Diley agent? No. That's no. There is no Diley agents in Blister Hill. Sorry. Oh my god, I should do an Avatar playthrough at some point for one of my upcoming playthroughs, because there is the bending mod. It's not super sophisticated, but I should do it. That's cool. Yeah, that's an idea. See how that was progressing. See how the magic mod is progressing too. The arcane magic mod, yeah. No. Well, so that's the magic mod I was talking about, but the bending mod I was talking about is there's actually one that adds like this is for, like pre-Kenshi days, right? This is like back in the day. It adds earth bending, water bending, fire bending, all that stuff. 499 from Anarchius. Absolutely goated behavior. Thank you, my guy. He killed one of the nobles with his own sword. He was locked up for a reason. That sounds right. That sounds right. No, you're probably right on that. Again, I gotta look more into Luke Quinn. I thought he was talking shit, is what it was. I thought he was arrested for shit talking nobles. Luke Quinn. Look it up. Hold on. What was it? Been a while. Luke Quinn's not one that I've spent too much time looking at, so. Oh yeah, he killed Lord Kurosaga. Was sending death threats to the other ones, and then was forced to write Beautiful Tengu a tribute. Right. No, you're right. Interesting. Good stuff. I'm still waiting for the Bannerlord Fantasy Mod playthrough. There's a list. There's a list of things. There's a list. We're letting our boys heal up, and then we're going out for another run. All right, how much money do we got? How much food do we got? Equipment do we got? We got stuff. I got the power. Oh! He did that too. He was locked up specifically for killing one of the nobles with their own sword, though. Yeah. Kurosaga or whatever it was. Yeah, and then they paraded him through the streets of Henge and made him write a book about how awesome Tengu is. I do remember. Prayer Day. Do I have Prayer Day coming? I don't think so. Yeah, the Phoenix is dead. They don't care about Prayer Day now. Plus, I own Blister Hill. Hey, Vamprix, how you doing? How you doing? Which unique recruit omitting Beep do you think has the best background to become a main character of the story? Griffin or Ruka. Yeah. I think, additionally, aside from Griffin and Ruka, I think, who the hell? Oh, River Raptors. Are we being attacked by River Raptors or something? No. Griffin or Ruka. And then additionally, my video, I talked about Seda quite a bit. I think Seda has a good cause as well. You look like Dr. Evil's real son. I mean, I'm bald. Yeah, I'm bald. It's true. Love your Lore Kenshi stuff, though. I mean, you can love my Lore Kenshi stuff and the fact that I'm bald. You can love both of those things. It's true. Doesn't have to be one or the other. This is who I am. Oh man. No, that's funny. You're a funny guy. It's a funny guy. Funny guy over here. I appreciate you. I'm aerodynamic. Okay, I fly through the air like a glorious eagle. I love you the way you are. Thank you. Okran Shield. It should be owned by us, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's owned by us. Yeah. Yeah, it's owned by us. Good. Rat bastards. Where are my guards at? United City guards. Boy, what the hell? Hold on, we gotta take this place back. What is happening back at Blister Hill? Bye, have a beautiful time. Katori. What are we fighting right now? Phoenix Loyalists. I see. They are swarming the gates. What happened to my guards? Where are my guards at? Supposed to be guards in here. Oh, they're down here fighting. Interesting. Nice. Phoenix Loyalists trying to take Blister Hill. That's fun. That's fun. They'll be fine, probably speaking. Probably. We're in the armory. We need to get out of the armory. All right, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. I only love Hero because I have Stockholm Syndrome. It's true. It's true. We keep locked up. We keep locked up. I would have said Chad. He boops beak things on the snoots for the funniest. For funnies. That's protagonist aura right there. Indeed. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I still think it's either Ruka, Seto, or Griffin. Chad should be the cool side character that sometimes appears to help the main characters. I agree. I think that works better. I think that works better. He shows up, absolutely like dominates, and then dips out. That's the answer. Yeah. Yeah. I think I saw a mod that lets you build your own Scally Boy. That's true. That's there. That's true. I have seen it. I have seen it. All right, all of you guys follow Riel. We're going to get up into position here. And we are going to hold. Stunning. All right, now we're going to select all of you. And we are going to hold. And we're going to put Riel in the back. Now that Riel is in the back, we're going to send Merrick up here to grab the attention of the guard. Because there is apparently some guards up here. Get his attention. And use that as an opportunity to get everyone over here, since they decided they were going to retake some of our fucking land. This is our land. And what they did was take it, and that is unacceptable. Downright unacceptable behavior. Alrighty. Nice. Nice. Funny how I found out about Hero's channel while looking for base building tips about 2 years ago and learned that he does lore. It's true. It's true. I have to go. Hope y'all have an amazing stream and no one dies due to neglect. No promises. No promises. Probably going to happen. I imagine one of the scribes or somebody's going to die. Probably Cullen here. Cullen looks like he's in bad shape. He got fucked up by some of those guys. As it turns out, there are some Phoenix loyalists. They're attacking Blister Hill right now, and my guards are just doing fuck all. Not really sure what they're doing. Once they try to get to the central keep, they'll get taken out. But yeah, that's a thing. That is a thing. Not really sure why my guards are doing fuck all, but that's fine. Maze is surrounded. And his stats are low right now because he's hungry. Kaora's got a bad left arm. Did he run? He ran. Not really sure why Jarvis ran, but he ran. Kind of cowardly. It's fine. Lore question, what is the natural hair color of Scorchlanders? Because multiple unique Scorchlander characters have maroon hair while the others have white, so which is it? I imagine that it's maroon, but most of them have white. Like, if they have pigmentation, it's probably like a reddish maroon. But, you know, it's usually like a faded color, right? So, like, I don't know, I imagine that it's, I imagine it's like a reddish color. Yeah, I think it's red. Voman's over here fighting this dude. Got a pole arm. Nice. Poking. Nice. I didn't even know the Shift F12 existed before. Yeah, a lot of people didn't, which is why I started making the content in the first place. Shift F12 content back in the day was very taboo to talk about. It was kind of looked down upon. Like, you weren't allowed to talk about it. You weren't allowed to use it. If you posted that you used it for something, unless you were making a mod, everybody would freak the fuck out. They'd lose it. Because if you were using the Shift F12, then you might brick your game, is what everybody said. By the way, not true. Literally not true. As long as you're not doing anything crazy with it, you're fine. You know, but like people were told, even when I first started posting, like if you go back to some of my earliest posts, It's literally like on Reddit from like years ago when I first started doing the Shift F12 content. It's people telling me that like I shouldn't be doing that. I'm gonna tell people how to brick their games, and I'm a bad person for telling them to do that. And I'm encouraging cheating, which is a stupid fucking thing to say, by the way. Um, like cheating in a single player game is non-existent in that capacity. Also, it's not, there's ways around it where you're not cheating. Build the buildings legitimately and use Shift F12 to move them into place. Um, like I don't know what you're fucking talking about. But like people would get really angry at me about it. They'd get really mad at me about it. And I just never understood why. But I kept doing it because I felt like it was content that merited like being made because nobody else was doing it. And it worked out. It worked out. Now it's funny. I get more people praising it than I do hating it, which is, again, it's funny because like for the longest time, I would get so much shit for making F12 content. Like people thought I was the worst thing to ever happen for doing it. It was wild. It was wild. I'd have people on Reddit like losing it, telling me that like I shouldn't be allowed to do that. Crazy stuff, man. It's crazy stuff. My first build video that I ever put out was like people were freaking out, man. People flipped out. They thought it was like people on YouTube thought it was cool, but like people on like Reddit and stuff like that, they thought that I was a monster. I was a terrible person for having the audacity to make content showing people how to build a base with the F12. So, you know, is what it is. Is what it is. But I just thought it was funny. This is the first time I've ever heard of people thinking the Shift F12 could break your game. I've been using it for ages. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like I learned it by experimenting with it. I played with it. I messed around with it. People told me that like if you're basically it was like if you're not a modder, then don't touch it. You're gonna break your game. You're gonna destroy your game. You're convincing people to touch things that they are not smart enough to touch. That was one of the things that I got told quite a bit, that they're not intelligent enough to touch. They don't know how to use it safely, so you're convincing them to use it and they're going to break their game. And I just thought that was wild. I thought that was a wild thing to say. That was a wild thing to say. I was against using the Shift F12 because I thought of it as cheating. I still don't like having to use it, but for the terrain that's so janky that it's necessary evil to get stuff built correctly. Well, that's the thing. Like, one of the things I still get comments on it where people are like, "Tip for building with the Shift F12." Oh my God, you can't have our Waffle House elite and heavy spawns. You absolute madman. You absolute madman. Okay, all right. And so it begins. People used to tell me that oh, your tip is just to cheat, just to spawn in and cheat, just cheat. Guys, build the building legitimately and then move it into place. Like you're not making any fucking sense. You're not making any sense. It's just crazy, man. Let this be a lesson. Never let Reddit dictate your self-worth. I've read about what they cheer about. Their boos just mean you're doing the right thing. Dude, I hate Reddit. I truly hate Reddit. I advertise on there because like it's part of the job, you know. It's part of the job, but I truly hate Reddit for the most part. I think it's just an echo chamber, right? Like it's everyone on there is so critical, and closed-minded. It's critical and closed-minded, and it kills me. How many people just refuse to have like a civil conversation, and how 99% of Reddit interactions are either we agree and so there's nothing to be talked about and we're just gonna like sit there and blow each other basically, or we disagree and it's how can we insult the other person more. It's not actual conversation. It's crazy. I genuinely can't fucking stand Reddit. I've never heard someone be like, oh, and then they changed my mind because of like someone on Reddit changed my mind. It's always like this person was stupid and I absolutely fucking ruined it. Like it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. I hate it. It's a cesspool. It's a giant echo chamber, and it's just wild. It's wild. Because if you only go on Reddit, you'd think that it's like that's what everyone thinks, right? Like they act like their opinion is the universal opinion, rather than just like a bunch of fucking like nobodies. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Even if you're right, the way you go about being right makes me not want to affiliate with you. It's crazy. Rank these platforms from worst to still not as good as YouTube. Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, Reddit. Okay. Twitter, then Reddit, then TikTok, then Twitch, then YouTube. That would be my ranking. Yeah, that would be my ranking. Okay, all right, we're here. We're here. This is happening. We're gonna see how this fucking goes. See how it goes, boys. Let the bloodbath begin. We're about to get absolutely slapped. About to get absolutely slapped. There's too many of them, boys. There's too many of them. Can we fight them off? Maybe, maybe not. There's a lot of us, though, so maybe. Problem is, each one of these samurai elites are absolute fucking units. Absolute fucking units. All right, our first guy's gone down. The battle has begun. The battle has begun. It's happening. My God, it's happening. It's the Shek, man. We got to perform coup de grace on a lot of these guys. We got to make sure we're performing the coup de grace. Coup de grace. Brent. That's Mila. You're dead. You're with us. You're dead. You're dead. You have no legs, so you're not a threat. You're unconscious. Coup de grace. Yeah. We got to make sure we're performing the coup de grace on these guys. Otherwise, they will get back up. They will be a repeat problem. Is it a good thing that our president loves Twitter and is perpetually tweeting? No, it's not. No, it is not. No, it is not. Oh, are we going to crash? Guys, hold on. We might be crashing. Hold on. We might be crashing. Ah, we crashed. Hold on. Let's wait. We'll wait a second. We'll see if it responds. Sometimes it'll pick back up. We'll give it half a second. We might be crashing. In which case, I'll load back in and we'll start it again. Nope, we're crashing. Okay. The great crashing. It happened. Kenshi problems. Kenshi problems. Would you rather he be golfing instead? Yes. Hello, beautiful bald man. I saw my first Elder Leviathan courtesy of evil killing off your remaining soldiers. It was tragic, beautiful, and hilarious simultaneously. Great series so far into season 2, episode 5. I'm glad you are enjoying it. I'm glad you are enjoying it. We're gonna do an import. I'll probably have to reclaim some. No, we'll do it. We'll just load in. It'll be fine. We'll just load in. It'll be fine. Be good. Oh man, these things have been known to happen. These unfortunate crashes. They've been known to happen. They've been known. By the way, Ravenous, very generous of you. Thank you for the 30. I appreciate you. All right, where were we? Over here. All right, we'll redrop these guys. We'll get this going again. We'll get this going again. I always love when people come in talking about past episodes / series. Oh, me too. Me too. It's one of my favorite things, to be honest with you. United Cities, 25, and a 5-er. 25 and a 5. All right, we're gonna save it again. The event that happens again. It shouldn't, but just in case it does. Usually I import between saves, but because I'm using Reconquest, it gets a little bit hairy, so. Alrighty. Oh, where are they running off to? Hacking other. All right, well, we'll let that ride. Go, go, go. Where are they attacking? Some rando, I think. I have no fucking clue who they're attacking right now. Oh, the tech hunter. That's funny. That's funny. Especially if people are watching Toji without meeting Riku yet. Toji was a great series, man. It was a great series. It was a great series. Jackson. Over here. You guys get over here. You guys get over here. We're going to try and box him in. Try and box him in a bit. Very good, very good. Yeah, it's good. I think I probably won't play with it next time. I'm only doing it this time because, you know, we're doing Conquest. It's Conquest. That's like what we're doing. So there's that. Okay. All right, we're gonna execute. Execute. Saram, you're on execution duty, good buddy. Adrius, you execute that one there too. Put them down. We want to make sure they go down and they stay down. Nice. Self-preservation. I think we're just going around executing people now. Hell yeah. Very good. Keep it going. Keep it going. I found that as long as the base is populated by your faction, you'll automatically get the base back on the import. Even then, reclaiming it's actually not that hard. It just requires you to go into the menu real fast, hit kill leader, and then retake the town. You're good to go. Like, it's really not that bad. Really not that bad. When you do that, any buildings that you assigned to, like, another faction, though, like how I do to get NPC civilians, will be reduced to ruin, so... You know, that's a thing, but we'll figure that out in the long run. It just makes me have to go back in and reassign it, basically. All right, we're actually holding out way better on this than I expected us to. Which is pretty cool. Pretty fire. I think we didn't get, like, absolutely jumped by them, which was cool. Yeah, no, we're actually doing much better on this than I expected us to. Koi, go around. Your job is to start executing people. That's your job. Execute all. Kill them all. Cut them down. Very good. That's what we like to see. Kill them all. Make them dead. Oh, no, he's dead. Look at that. Executions. The coup de grace. Gotta love the executions. Executing, too, will help help combat actually, like, end. Right? That's one thing that I've always been, like, is kind of frustrating sometimes. Is that, like, combat seemingly never actually ends because people will always heal a little bit and then they'll get back up and then they'll keep fighting. So it takes forever for anything to like end. I don't play another limited run. Toji felt so good being usually 3 people and then groups you lead to their death. I think that when I do my next Cthulhu run, I'm gonna do a small group. I think I'm gonna do like a small strike team. I think it's gonna be like 1 Jedi, a sniper, 2 machine gunners, and like something like that. But I think I'm gonna do like a very small run, right? Like a small little strike team. So, Chris Hunt did say that Kenshi was meant to have smaller, more dedicated squads to play with rather than a big blob of characters because then micromanagement is a pain. Yeah, he did say that like 30 was the cap size because then it becomes too micromanaging. Yeah. Finally have some time to drop in and say hi, watched a little bit, and oh my god, I've been so busy lately. Yeah, but same. Lucky for you, I haven't been streaming the last 2 days because I lost my voice and couldn't talk. I was unable to speak. Don't forget to bring a dedicated... Yeah, we're going to have like a dedicated medic, 2 machine gunners, a sniper, probably a pistolier because I want one. Like, we'll have probably like 5 or 6 people, which sounds like a fair group, like a larger group in terms of like... You know, like, not as large as I have now, but like it sounds like it's a moderately sized group. But in Cthulhu, you know, in Project Cthulhu, that's nothing. So that's nothing. Evil dropping 5 gifted, absolutely goated, very generous of you. What a guy! What a guy! After all of the months of the weeks and months of you trying to kill me, I sincerely appreciate you. All right, Kanon. Your job is to go and start executing people as well. Get them out of here. Anybody else? These guys are all dead. Execute all. Griffin, execute all. Saul. Have all of our guys just go start executing people. Oh, you can only have one do it at a time? That's interesting. What, guys? You can't kill me anymore. Goated behavior. I never try to kill you, just everyone around you. That's literally not true. You repeatedly said that you wanted to kill Saiyan. You wanted to kill. You repeat. Or are you talking to Saiyan or are you talking to me? Because if you're talking to Saiyan, you repeatedly said your aim was to kill Saiyan. That was what your goal was. Kill Saiyan. So if you're talking to me, then that's fair, I suppose. Theoretically speaking, I suppose that's fair. She wanted to sell me to the skeleton bandits. That's also true. I suppose that could also be listed as true. Where are these nomad leader at? Where is the nomad leader? If I could find them, fucking Christ. Where are you at? Who runs this place? There you are. All right. There we go. We blame Hero for Alexa. It did happen. Did I end up as a casualty or war? Or have you still not recruited me? The plan is to recruit you today. I'm going to be recruiting a number of characters today. Plans to recruit you today. We're going to be starting up the Sisters of Battle today. I have the equipment and stuff ready for it, so. Very good, very good. Georgie. Good old Georgie. Good old Georgie. All right, we're back. We're back. We're so back. All right, everybody gear back up here. I haven't killed anyone. I haven't really killed anyone. Hero and his negligence, on the other hand. Are you kidding? Dude, you dropped a Leviathan on my squad and killed like 10 people. You killed like 10 people. You killed so many people. These guys, more old machines. Interesting. All right, we're going to do what we do. I'm going to put George on passive, block, all that good stuff. Not that he actually blocks, but my goal is to keep enemies off of him. And we're going to load him up with all of our food. Well, we have no food. Look at that. Okay, well, when we have food, we're going to give it to him. That's fine. All right. What would be some aesthetic spots to set up a Jedi temple? Oh, that's a good question. What would be a good couple of really aesthetic locations to set up a Jedi temple in? That is a fair question that you ask. Not sure. With the with Beep's Sith Academy, I set it up in the Cannibal Plains, and that worked out pretty cool. Oh no, I'm late. I just tuned in. What's going on? We're headed into the United Cities to begin our campaign against the UC dogs in earnest. Manhunters. Let's see how this goes. See if they try to pick a fight with us, because they're fucking stupid. I did Stove's Garden last time. I did Cthulhu. I don't know, man. Stobe's Garden's a tough one because of the Trandoshans, right? They got a real Trandoshan problem there. Filthy Trandoshans, you know? We're headed towards Tengu's vault. We're going to liberate the vault. It's going to be our first, well, I say our first major strike against the UC, but the truth is we already attacked. Oh, fuck! We're surrounded. Did not expect that many. Not, it's going to be a problem, but, yeah, did not expect that many. It came up out of the ground. Out of the ground. Georgie, you're gonna grab all that meat, mayhaps. Santos and Nathan. Romello and Duncan. Get from the back. Nice. All right. Well, that didn't quite go as planned. Did not expect there to be so many of them. I feel like the Jedi Temple you get on top of a mountain. One of my scribes is... Yeah, Katori died. That makes sense. That makes sense. I knew that was going to happen. She was bleeding out anyway. Cullen died from blood loss. I knew he was going to die too. Again, it's fine. It's fine. These are acceptable losses. No, I feel like a Jedi Temple in the middle of the desert honestly goes kind of hard. Georgie, no. We just got him. Heal him. Heal him up. Go, go, go. Shem is pretty. Shem is very pretty. That's true. I could see you building in the swamp. The swamp. I've never actually done like an actual build in the swamp. Like I've done like a build video in the swamp, but I mean like I haven't done a like a playthrough where I based in the swamp. I mean, you know, because it's the swamps. It's, you know, like who wants to base there? Nobody. Nobody really wants to base there. Acceptable losses. Now I feel fearful for allowing him to put me as one of the characters. Oh, it's, you know, these things happen. Listen, these things happen. It's part of it. It's part of it. Almost done with the exile. That's true. I did. I did almost settle in the swamp during the exile. With the new PC, I'm sure I can handle it just fine. Yeah, yeah. Sure, everything would be just fine. All right, we're going to head over this way, and we're going to do a quick rest stop beyond... over by these rocks. Do a quick rest up, and then we will we'll begin our assault here shortly. And get over here. Excuse me. Gross. Cassius. Shay Kamari, Smokey. Dirt. Absert. No, Levy, CJ, Lauren, Kristen, Kaon, Bland, Deshaun, Anderby. Anderby. Santos. His name is Santos. Oh, some of the samurai sauce. That's fine, we'll take him down. We will claim Tengu's vault as our own, and that will be where we base during our where we base during the United Cities campaigns. We'll base in Tengu's vault. We're going to take it, and we're going to make it our own. And it's going to be lovely. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Battle stations! Go, circle around back. Go, 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 go. Attack it from the back. Attack it from the back. Boom. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna base in Tengu's vault during the war. Is my plan. Set up shop right in the vault. Also, apologies if I derailed the stream at all with the Cthulhu talk. I just didn't know where else to ask. Oh, no, you're fine. That's the whole point of these streams. There's no derailing. It's just what happens. You ask questions, we answer questions. That's how we do. How we do. That's what these streams are. Questions. Kill that man. Cassius, why are you not using a weapon? What's up with that? You not have one? That's not right. Cannibal Samurai build? I mean, like, what am I going to do for the Cannibal Samurai build? My Georgie's like spazzing the fuck out over here. Stab him. Nice. Nice. Good. Good. What do an idea of where? For Cannibal Samurai, I haven't fully figured out where I want to base yet. I mean, probably up north with the other cannibals. Like, I'll probably end up basing in the other area with the cannibals, because part of the mod that I'm using, it allows, if you beat the cannibal chieftain of another village, you can absorb their faction into your own. So, like, I want to be near the other cannibals, so I'll probably end up basing up north, but I've never based up here before, so I'll probably base up in this area, up in like Darkfinger and stuff, or Sinkin, somewhere in there. Yeah. Now, where did George end up? Space program, I'm sure. Way over there. He ended up way over there. Problem with picking up big animals is that they will sometimes end up in the Kenshi space program and go fucking flying. Ernan, Cassius. And you get over there. There we go, there we go. Cannibals are, interestingly enough, what made me lose my first run. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. Did you see the Proving Ground sparring mod where you can get prisoners to battle one another and stuff? Haven't tried it yet, but it sounds good for a Reaver or Cannibal run for recruitment. I planned on using it for the next run, yeah. I have seen it. I did plan on using it for the next run. It was in my plans. I thought the idea of having a system where, like, because they're Cannibal Samurai, so they're not like devolved, you know, beasts like that of the, you know, the normal cannibals. They're civilized. But the idea of them, like, having to fight to prove themselves in battle and improve their skills, and if you lose, you get eaten. It's cool. It sounded cool. It sounded cool. It sounded cool. Civilized with the nom nom. It's good. It's good. I prefer the version of the Proving Grounds mod. Not gonna lie, having rewards is weird. Is weird. I mean, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't. I haven't played with it too much, so I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Empty response. Interesting. Interesting how that happens. Couldn't generate a world event. It's funny. Alright, now Georgie, when combat's happening, we're obviously going to have you stay out of it for the most part. What is the squad situation up here? Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good. But we're a lot stronger than them individually in terms of stats. Excuse me, but to hold up on that. The next series is have a fight in the pit. Where do I sign up? Alright, I think we're going to pack it up. Aeon, dismantle these. That, grab that. That, grab that. And we're actually going to put these on Georgie. Have a good night, Tiff. Stunning. Alrighty. Georgie's dealing with this week right now. Alright, we're going to head over this way. It looks like they've got a platoon that just got back from patrol. So we're going to have to deal with that. Mello, come help him out. Stunning. A lot of these goddamn sand skimmers, man. They're everywhere. They're like vultures. Alright. Okay, so we're going to head up here, draw their attention, and then the fight begins. It takes a monster to defeat another monster. They're talking about how we killed Igor. It's funny how they don't like yell out of respect for Igor. Instead, they're like, he was a monster, and it takes a monster to have killed him. It's like, okay, all right. Fuck. Tell me how you really feel, you know? Keep swinging. Nice. 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 So yeah, we're going to take Tengu's vault. That's the goal here. Up here. Coy. Herbert, Jaden, Romello, Duncan, and Kale. And then we're going to put Cassius Knox them over here. Here. Stunning. Put them up in groups of 3. They stay together. Very good. Keep them in groups of 3. And then Santos, you can be in the back here. And Riel, you can be in the back as well. Alright, everybody hold. Everybody hold. So now they're coming in. We're going to keep them kited back here. There we go. Alright, split them up. Good to go. There we go. We should be able to hold the line like this without too much of a problem. This is how we took Okran's shield the first time, was with a formation very similar to this one. Let them come to us, break them up, make sure no one gets too far ahead from anybody. Very good. This keeps them from grouping up on us, and then we should be fine. Bartholomew, head on over here and kite them. Very good. Good. Kamari, head back over here. Saul, don't get separated. Nice. Nice. Bland, your job is on executions. Head around, start killing these guys. Coup de grace. The coup de grace. Nice. We'll do the same thing once we get inside. Those in the back are in for a severe pain. That man down. What? Finish him. God damn. Finish him off. I can only imagine the amount of devoured rebel farmers Skimmers ate people. Skimmers actually don't eat people that often. Like they're in game, they're actually listed as not like they'll eat people, but they're not they don't do it that often. You have a higher chance of being eaten by like bone dogs, beakers, stuff like that. Skimmers will usually just kill you and leave you there. Usually. They will eat you, but it's just not, it doesn't happen as often as with like beakers or anything like that. Come on, Georgie. Get up there. Like I said, they do it for the love of the game. It's true. It's true. They do it they do it for the love. Put these fools down. Nice. All right, these guys should almost all be dead. Execute everybody. Make sure they're all dead. Good. Good. That's what we like to see. You think skimmers just prefer the taste of sand over man meat? I think they just don't eat much. I think they don't actually require, like, they're not required to eat much. Or they're omnivores, right? It could be that they eat a little bit of everything. They don't require meat specifically. It could be they eat a little bit of everything. Skimmers are the wasps of Kenshi. For some reason, I had it in my head that they suck blood for the water. I think there may have been a creature that was planned to be like vampiric in nature, but I think they couldn't get it designed in properly or something along those lines. I mean, I could be wrong, but I do think there was, the intention was to add a creature that was basically vampiric, but I don't know if they ever got around to doing it. Remember. Okay. Any patrols headed this way? There is a UC patrol over there, but they're unconscious. That's the last one that we fought. No. All right, let's head in. Let's head in. We're gonna put Georgie over here and let him park it. That's gonna be good. Very good, very good. All right, so now we're going to get all of our guys into position up here. We're going to try and draw a lot of them out onto the railing. Two right there. Two right there. And two right there. And then same deal, we're going to go with the rule of threes. We're just going to start throwing them all over the place. And we're going to try and draw them out. Very good, very good. Nice. Bartholomew, Santos, all of you guys. Park right there. Good to go. All right. So now, once we get everybody into place, we're going to go in and we're going to draw aggro. There it is. All right. Back it up. Aggro's been drawn. The fighting has begun. We're going to take this place, and we're going to take it for us, and this is where we will base during our time in the United Cities. It's going to be good. Land bats are the worst enemy, of course. Oh, dude, land bats are literally my least favorite animal. Literally my least favorite animal in game. Try to get all of their attention. Hello, you rat bastards. How nice to see you all. Come on. There we go. Little did you know, we had an entire force out here waiting for you. Templars are fighting smart. That's how they do it. This is how they do it. Recently picked Kenshi back up after a break. Crazy how much more Kenshi plugins have dropped. It's just hard to figure out which are actually worth using and which just kill performance. Touche, touche. Some of them can be quite aggressive. Nope, say to get back in here. Get back in here. We're not rushing in. We're not rushing in. Just keep going. Kill them all. Kill them all. Is that the warden? The vault warden. There you are, you rat bastard. Put him down. Nice. Execute. Love it. I will be taking the Jeet. That's mine. Alright, vault warden's dead. That's cool. Don't let Hero fool you. He loves land bats. I literally can't stand them. I will go out of my way to avoid them because they're just so fucking annoying. They're not even dangerous. They're just annoying. I dislike land bats. I dislike them. Sanjiro. Where's Luke Quinn at? Is he up here? Kiwame, Isai, Screamy, Jemison, Yabuda of the Sands, Anders, Hex, Slink 9, Ween Faint. Do I still have Primordial? Oh, I still have the Primordial Hive on. Completely forgot about that. I'm gonna have to put a lot of these guys on the on the stake. Gonna have to put a lot of these guys on the stake. Where's Agnew? Wrong prison. Luke Quinn. All right, Luke Quinn's there. Got a really cool face tattoo. Okay, love that. He's looking pretty dank. Pretty dank. We love that. Cool. Cool. All right, let's continue to put them down. I am Knight Commander Riel. We'll kill them all. They stand no chance against my superior skills. Dude can barely get a swing off. It's good. It's good. It's good. Nice. He's down. All right, we're going to execute all. Got to be some more people up here because... yeah, there's got to be more people in here because we haven't... Well, here. Hold on. Here's what we'll do. Start executing people. Bracked. Keep going. All right, let's go talk to some of these guys. Hero, what's your least favorite Warhammer Fantasy faction? You're not gonna like when I say it. You're not gonna like when I say it. Almost nobody ever does. Aside from not being a big fan aesthetically, is it the Skaven? It's the Skaven. Yeah, it's the Skaven. It's the Skaven. No, yeah. Yeah, it's the Skaven. I'm sorry. I can appreciate them. I don't like them. I can appreciate them, but I do not like them. The hell's he at again? There he is. Break me out. Alright, Luke Wynn. Let's get you out of there. Name's Lou. Hello, Lou. Not much good without a weapon. We'll get you all oriented. He's got decent martial arts. He's about to have better martial arts. Find some swords. Here, Lou. Have a jite. I just dropped that and it didn't hit the ground. I'm not quite sure where that went. All right, well, that's fine. All right, well, we're gonna slash join him. There we go. Oh, he picked it up. He picked it up. He did pick it up. He just couldn't equip it. That's funny. That's funny. 5 from Lagubu. Much appreciated modding question. For manual installations, what is the protocol for updates? You have to download the new installation each time? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yes, sir. 1999 from Anarchius. Very generous of you. Much appreciated for the completely justified and morally correct Skaven hatred. Thank you very much. Listen, the Skaven, I can't do it. I just can't do it, right? They're just not for me. They're just not for me. They're just not for me. Luke Quinn, you go to Saram. Gotta get you outfitted, good buddy. Stunning. All right. You are naturally the head of our sisterhood of the Sisters of Battle is going to be a man because this is the Holy Nation and that's how they do things around here. I think that'd be funny to me. So the head of our martial arts is going to be a man named Luke Quinn, and then he's going to have an army of martial artist women. I think that's really funny. Hero just doesn't know the sweet tangy taste of warpstone. I just can't. How could you hate the Skavens more than Bretonia? I don't mind Bretonia. They're not my favorite. Like I don't play them usually, but I don't know, man. I just can't get behind them. Can't behind them. Luke wins Heron. Exactly. It's his harem. Exactly. You fucking nailed it, guy. All right, we gotta go first aid Georgie. So it is not letting me. What is the deal with that? What is the deal with that? Dead. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll defeat the ruler. Current. Yeah. Claim ruined town. You've defeated Tengu's Vault. Ruin the ruler of Tengu's Vault. Okay. Yeah. Just claim this town. Yeah. This is mine now. This is mine. I've claimed it. It's mine. It belongs to me. It belongs to me. Oh, man. Used to be Tengu's Vault. Now what is it? Now what is it? I'm just going to do the front line. I'm just going to say it's the front line. This is the front line. There it is. We control the front line. Blister Hill is ours. Belongs to me. Tengu's Vault belongs to me. Okran's Fist, there's already an Okran's Fist. Already there. What if Luquin dies? Are the sisters getting a new Luquin after? I don't know. I haven't played that far ahead. Luquin, the noble slaying ladies man. That's what I'm saying. Also, Hero, here's a curious question. God damn, I can't talk because of the voice, man. Out of all the weapons in Kenshi, which specific weapon type would you say has the most main character energy to it? Ooh. Either the Nodachi or Falling Sun, I feel like. Oh, weapon type. I don't know, man. That's a hard one. That's a hard one to answer. I feel like heavy. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like heavy. The Plank and Paladin's Cross would be up there for me. Alright, we gotta go pick up Georgie so he can get up here and rest. Get a spaz. Nice. That did the opposite of what I wanted. He just rubber banded right back to where he was. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, well, everybody is off of hold now. So you guys can kind of just do with what you will. Go heal each other up. We can get a couple people resting. We need people with food. Once Georgie's healed up and awake, we can hopefully get him on get him to go upstairs so we can ransack the food and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, yeah. By type, I mean like things like Plank, Nodachi's Falling Sun. Yeah, Nodachi and Falling Sun, I think, have like big main character energy. Big main character energy. Nice. Actually, we're gonna let the new guy handle this. Luke Quinn. Nope. Well, never mind. They all jumped in. Beat his ass. You gotta train him. It's good. I'm losing momentum on my Cthulhu run, so I might do my normal Kenshi mod list here soon. Indeed. Cthulhu can be overwhelming. It can be overwhelming. But it's really good. It's really good. I'm hyped to play it again, to be honest with you. I am hella hyped to play it again. Zeta, start executing people. Very good, very good. Their food rations should be over here, so let's go investigate those. Wow, they're really living large over here. They're fucking single cuts of beef. That's a sandwich. Wow. This place really is a hellhole. Even the guards weren't eating. This place truly is a hellhole. Alright, we need to save and reload so that way this place fully becomes under our control. We love dust witches. We do. Alright, reload. It's a huge party. I've had bigger. Alrighty, lads. Oh, is that where all the food was? In here? Apparently. Jeez. Very good, very good. Yeah, we've gone and we've eaten most of the food, it seems. Zeta has... Oh, he has no room in his inventory. Right, right. Blue Quinn. Trade with you. I actually want to switch your gear out a bit. Drifter's pants. Hold on to that. It's a chainmail. We'll give you the dark bands. Shinobi uniform. Yeah. Much better. Much better. Gotta get over here and grab that food cube. There we go. Eat the food cube. That's good. That's good. It's good. It's good. But in Cthulhu, there's an Imperial base right in front of where I want to build. That is unfortunate. Don't you hate that? I forgot to hear on stream today. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. Still don't have a voice, but we're doing. What's the lore on this run? Oh, man, it's a long one. There's a lot. There's a lot. It's been a minute. We had some crazy stuff on this. Someone want to fill them in? Give us the spark notes. Give us the spark notes. Because it's a lot. We're in season 3. It's a lot. Oh, man. Where in the hell? Yeah, they're all still wounded. Gray's still doing his thing. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we are going to be headed out soon. Sure, there's a couple more people up here in the prisons we want to talk to. See any of them? Where's Yabuda at? Maybe we'll let him go. Let him stir up some chaos. He's right here somewhere. We were seeing him a minute ago. There he is, Yabuda of the Sands. Let's go talk to him. Who's the protagonist? Right here, Knight Commander Riel. What are you in for? Stole a few groom fruits, picked a few pockets. Tell me, do I deserve to go to Trangu's vault, brother? Lady Luck doesn't sink any lower than this. Getting you out. Yeah, we'll let him go. So we can go out and cause problems. Season 1, destroy the Czech Kingdom and got betrayed by the Phoenix. Season 2 was a civil war between the Templars and the Holy Nation. Season 3 is conquering the rest of the continent. Indeed. That's a good run out. Self-preservation. Thank you for the 10, by the way. Very generous of you. Much appreciated. All right, so Yabuda's out there. He's doing his own thing now. It's good. I think we are set to move out. We're going to use this place as our forward outpost, where we will base, where we will reside. The Phoenix is the leader of the church. What are Riel's stats? Right now, 86, 84, 41, 1, 76 katanas, 78 sabers, 61 hacker, 78 strength, 85 toughness, 85 dex, 71 perception, and 145 field medic. Not really sure how that happened, but my dude basically will never go through a medical kit. 84 laboring, 94 athletics. Not really sure how that happened. That's crazy. Do you think the Holy Nation and the Phoenix are aware of the existence of the Black Desert City and how close it is to their territory? No, I don't. In lore, the Black Desert City was the perfect place for the skeletons to go into exile after the fall of the Second Empire, right? At the end of the Second Empire, the water levels on Kenshi would have been significantly higher, and all of the Deadlands, which is trapped in a perpetual storm for a number of reasons that I outlined in my video on the Deadlands. It's basically Alberta, Canada's future in there, though. So the Deadlands was flooded, and the entirety of the areas that were flooded, okay, all of these areas here, was a sea of acid, right? It was a full-on sea of acid. And in the center was the old mining complex that was housing a lot of the mines and the infrastructure during the First Empire. It was a city. It's a literal city in the center of a sea of acid. The place is inhospitable. Nobody goes there. And it was the perfect place to hide when they went into exile, because nobody was going to cross the sea of acid. Nobody was going to brave the perpetual acid storm, the darkness, the smog, the burning of hydrocarbons and off-gassing of the petroleum deposits below the Deadlands. Like, it's as a player, we go to the Deadlands frequently because we can. It's a gameplay mechanic. But in lore, nobody goes to the Deadlands. It is inhospitable to an extreme. So I doubt the Holy Nation knows. They know that there are skeletons in the Deadlands, but they're not going to go because they can't, right? They physically can't do it. They would not survive the trip. And they also don't know any of the topography. They don't know where they are. They know there are skeletons in the Deadlands. They don't know there's a whole city of them in there. And even if they did, there's nothing they can do about it. The Holy Nation would never begin to even try dredging through that location. It's a hellscape. It's an absolute hellscape. It's perpetually dark. It's perpetually storming. The air is almost unbreathable. The ground is acidic tar that will burn through your clothes and burn your feet. The air is unbreathable. Like, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. I mean, yeah, I watched some lore videos. I'll watch your lore in the First Empire at work tomorrow. I will let you know some of my earlier videos. Some of the things that I think since then have changed. Also, obviously it's been 6 years. My editing style has gotten much better in my recent videos. My narration and editing has gotten much better in my recent videos. Which lore video would you recommend? I would recommend starting with the complete known history of Kenshi first. That I did. It's basically me breaking down all of the canon stuff, and then everything outside of that has, degrees of speculation and varying degrees of speculation and theory crafting and stuff like that. But the complete known history of Kenshi is the first one that I recommend, because it is all of the definitive lore that we actually know. That would be the one that I would I'd recommend starting with. Put this man down. Execute him. Boom. Dead. Okay. It is time. We are going to march on Stoat. We're going to march on Stoat. Kill everybody there and take it. Well, I don't know if we're going to take it. Should we take Stoat once we, we're going to attack Stoat. Should we take it once we are finished attacking it, or should we just raise it? Raise it to the ground. It's on my watch later. Did you order any of that merch that was recently released by Lo-Fi? Little bits. Little bits, yeah. Little bits. Little bits. I want to get the sweater. I want a sweater. That's what I want. I want a nice sweater. Good old Lo-Fi sweater. Good old Kenshi sweater. It's Yabuta. Yabuta. Got my skeleton art display and beat plushie. Nice. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Stoked for you. Stoked. Don Changles, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Absolutely goated behavior. Goated behavior. Right, dodge some of these skimmers if I can. Nice. Trying to dodge some of the creatures that patrol this region as we head up towards Stout. Hero, for your next playthrough, there's an important mod you should add, the Beat Plushie mod. You know what? You're totally right. You're totally right. You're totally right. I started my first run as a prisoner in that maximum security prison thing. I perma-leveled sneak, knockout, and lockpicking. I have 247,000 bounty on my head. Nice. Nice. My first playthrough was a man and his dog, and I died in less than 10 minutes. Started in the conflict-riddled region of Bast. Oh, right. I have mods that change the architecture of the United Cities to be the old building types to give some cultural differences between the Holy Nation and the United Cities. I forgot that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I have a mod that changes all of the buildings in the United Cities from the normal, like cement buildings to the old, the Moor buildings. So there's like a cultural difference between like the Holy Nation, the Shack, and the United Cities. Cool. Cool. Forgot all about that. Forgot all about it. All right, what's the situation with turrets up here? Not a ton. I see one. There's one there. And two right there. Okay. All right, all right. Exclusion of you. Everybody hit follow on you. All right, Saram. Hide that. Everybody else. Riel back up. Anarchist. I don't know if I'd say I'm an anarchist. You guys head over here. This side head up here. Pincer. There we go. Make a fishbowl. Fishbowl. We love it. We love the fishbowl. We love the fishbowl. Kill them all. Kill them all. Isn't V considered absolutely psychopathic in terms of power level in Cyberpunk? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, V's a monster. V's next level shit. V makes Full Send Devastate David from Edge Runners look like a fucking, like a baby versus a nuclear bomb. Excuse me. Nice. They didn't stand a chance. Maybe if I see Hero use it in his next playthrough, I'll check it out. I mean, I'm using it now. I'm using it now. Yeah, you can see it in most of my playthroughs, to be honest with you, since One Arm Toji. Kayak version here. Oh, the kayak version. I see. Yeah, I haven't used that. No, you're right. You're right. I haven't used that one. Silly me. That's what I get for opening my fucking mouth. Alrighty, we're gonna have you guys go over here. Right here. Good. Saul, get out of the well. He's gone the way of Plop. Deshaun. Benji, you guys get over here. Kristen, you go back here. Luke-Win, you come back here as well. Help them out. Actually, no, go fight this one. Wait, her. Luke-Win, go, go, go. Oh, well. Alright, 3 of you. Alright, Luke-Win, you are going to be assigned specifically to guard Riel. That's your job. You're going to stay with Riel. Some slave traders amongst them. Keep those in mind. They have arrows. Gotta deal with them before the arrows become a problem. We cannot let the arrows become a problem. Are you excited for the new Dune movie? Nah, I'm probably not going to watch it, to be honest with you. I might watch it in a couple of years, but probably not going to be something that I go out of my way to watch right now. On a scale of 1 to 10, how funny would it be to make the boss of Oakrin's Pride... hold on. To make a base in Oakrin's Pride, sorry, and hide everything considered heretical by the Holy Nation right under their noses, on their doorstep. So, like, Narco's Trap? Stay back here. We don't want to have them kite too far ahead. Very good. Quinn, who are you fighting? Luke Quinn just got beat up. Heal up the man. Oh, that's what I need to do. We're going to give him some commas. I'll help out with his combat capabilities. Good. Splint his wounds, too. Nice. Nice. Quinn's over here throwing jabs and shit. Dropping bows. He's got to get that dodge up real bad, though. What's up with that? Is his injuries? His encumbrance plus his injuries. Oh, yeah, dude, he's just got bad strength. That's what it is. I think it doesn't weigh that. Wow, 25. The chainmail weighs another 10. I see. I see. Here, Kakarot, you take these. Those out of the inventory. Are those commas? Yes, yes, they are. Dual commas. And he's unconscious. How are we doing here? Not bad, not bad. Alright, you guys start moving forward. If you guys start heading up. Good. Do you say Kakarot? I did. I did. This is Kakarot right here. It's the name that Sentient Sands gave him. Is that a peasant? Kill the peasant. Kill the peasant. Kill them all. Blood in the streets. Start executing. Very good. Over there. Very good. Didn't know Sentient Sans was a fan of Dragon Ball Z. I mean, how could you not be, though? Nice. Nice. She's going good. This is pretty good. It's funny how much like better sieges and stuff go when I don't just send all my guys in blind and I actually like plan out positioning and shit like that. Try to be a bit more strategic with my movements. Instead of just sending my guys in out of nowhere to, you know, die horribly. Instead of just sending them all in out of nowhere to die. Interesting how that goes. Yeah, they go much smoother. Look at all the blood in the streets, too. It's crazy. Kill them all. Kill them all. Blood in the streets and whatnot. Nice. Although we are almost to the point where I think I can just let him go. Got a lot of guards over here. What are you guys doing back over here? You guys are fine. Let's go. Have them head up to the front lines. City's Hero League. Take them out too. Nox, jump on them. Take them down. Oh, that was a leg. That was a leg. Are those Templars wearing Dragon Age Templar armor? Yes, yes they are. My commanders have Dragon Age 2 armor on, and my grunts have Dragon Age 1 armor on. Wow, that is a lot of corpses in the street. Literally just carving our way through. If we could light this place on fire, imagine how cinematic this would be. There was fire, too. Start burning the place down. Buildings on fire. Bodies everywhere. Look at this. Fucking crazy. Well, let's do a fly-through. Do a fly-through. Absolutely wild stuff. Look at that. Death and dismay. Death and destruction everywhere. It's crazy. Whole city's on fire. Imagine. Imagine. Cinematic as hell. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We gotta kill these peasants, too. Dislike the lack of peasantry that are in here. That we're fighting. We should be fighting more peasants. Kill more peasants. None of them should live. Just got into this game and started watching your videos about the history of everything. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm glad that you've been enjoying. I'm glad you've been enjoying. I hope you've been enjoying. Very good. Still a little bit of combat happening back here, but not much. We'll start moving some of our guys up north. Up this way. Very good. Let's head up this way as well. Not over here. All right, men. No more holding. Jump on it. We've held long enough. Sack the city. Sack the city. Kill them all. We've held the line long enough. Blood in the streets. Sack it all. Find the nobles. String them up. The Holy Nation has arrived. Find the nobles, string them up. Their house, there they are. Alright, Seda, Saram, Griffin, let's go. There we go. Come on, you fat bastard. Get out of here so I can chop your fucking head off. Riel, throw your helmet back on. There he is. Take his weapon. Nice. Nice. And we are going to execute. Good to go. The violence. The mayhem. Absolutely devastating. Right, and peasants too, right? We should be hitting peasants too. Traders Guild, we gotta take them too. Get them all, get them all. Nice. Looking real good. Traders Guild's now hostile towards us, as they should be. Running through the back alleys. Quinn is still unconscious. It's alright. What's Sade up to? Like some more people. I don't think we're going to take this town. I think we're going to burn it. I think it's a den of evil and iniquity. I don't think we would want to stay here. I think we're gonna burn this bitch to the ground. Leave it in ruins. I don't really know what happened to this guy. Darius of the Traders Guild. He died midair, apparently. Luke Wynn had too much grog. He truly passed out. He passed out. It's alright. It happens. It happens. Keep going. Do you think Kenshi 2 will have maintenance mechanics? Like you got to resharpen your swords, buff your chest plates, patch your worn clothes, etc.? I don't think so. I don't think so. But I don't know for certain. Who knows? If not, modding will be able to add it in. Again, Unreal 5 opens the door quite a bit to potential, so... Beautiful stuff. Alright, Merrick, your job now is to go around and start executing people. Executions. Executions. Cut them all down. Cut them all down. Good. So you think a maintenance system would improve Kenshi or just get in the way of the fun? I think it should be toggleable. I think it could be a pain in the ass, to be honest, but I think some people would find it fun. Maintenance systems and stuff like that are always annoying to me. Like, I personally am not a huge fan of them. But I can see why some people enjoy them. But if I have the option to turn them off, I usually turn them off. So, you know... would you go... Hold on. I think the way progression works, it wouldn't work. You go kill whatever boss for its Meito weapon and it breaks. I would be pissed. I think the idea would be that Meito weapons, like, don't break. Right? Like, I think Meitos would, like, not break. See if there's anybody in the slave markets that we want to liberate. Again, we got to build our... build our group here. Liberate some of these outlaws. The Sisters of Battle. Chains, let's go. We're not anti-slavers by any means, but we will help liberate them. Liberate a few of them anyway. For our own devices. Boom. Yeah, she's just right in here. Why'd she run inside? Ah, I hate this building. They are over here curb stomping the slave owner. That's funny. There we go. There we go. Who's in this back one here? Very good. Any other ones that we should be worried about? Ice, what are you, you a drifter? Take him down. Take him down. Take them all down. Sort of skipped the episode here, but if the Knight Commander has been forsaken by the Phoenix, what exactly is his current motivation to continue the crusade? He was forsaken by the Phoenix, but in a way that painted him as another chosen of Okran. And the idea was he wasn't forsaken by the Phoenix. He was betrayed by the Phoenix, who had become corrupted by Narcos. So he hosted a civil war to kill the Phoenix and dethrone him so he could continue following Okran's mission that the Phoenix was no longer following. And the dialogue that occurred when we fought the Phoenix and during his final moments in trial were, well, telling, to say the least. Needless to say, the Phoenix was on the burning stake, begging for his life, claiming that he's never believed in any of this stuff. He was raised to be the Phoenix, raised to be a god, and that he was begging for his life. He was begging, pleading. He offered to give Riel everything, give us the throne, give us power, give us the title of god, all of it. Like, it was sad. It was actually kind of disturbing to watch. In all actuality, so it was actually pretty disturbing. He was quite afraid of the fires of Okran. Yes, he was very afraid of the fires of Okran. He begged for anything. He wanted the sword. He begged and pleaded like a little bitch to not get the to not be given, put to death by fire. He was terrified of the fire of Okran. So naturally, we burned him alive. Pokemon has a shiny system where there is a 1 in 10,978 chance of a random Pokemon to be shiny. Do you think that Kenshi should implement this, and what would shiny Catlon look like? I don't necessarily think that. I do think that there should be a more emphasis on variety for animals with, I think there should be an alpha animal system where, like, there are alphas of each animal that you could, kill and make unique, get unique gear or rewards from killing. Gotta go free some slaves. By free, I mean liberate, so that way they'll join me. The Sisters of Battle. We will form them, we will raise them, and they will become a fighting force unlike anything the world has ever seen. Kill them all. Kill them all. Is there anybody even in here? I don't think so. No, no. These buildings are kaput. Buildings are kaput. It's fine. We'll run up here, take this guy out. It's all good. You're just hoping Tengu's just as much of a pansy, dude. I can't wait to throw him on the pyre. It's gonna be funny. I'm curious to what he's gonna say. Watch him be manlier than the Phoenix was. Watch him be like more, fucking. I don't know, not a bitch boy. Like watch him just be like, I will not blink. Allow the fire to consume me. No fear. Fucking die. Wow, this place is a bloodbath. My God, look at this place. Look at this. Absolute mess. We have butchered this town. Butchered it. My God. Do you think Kenshi 2 will have any voice acting? No. I don't. I do not. Yeah, dude, we've turned this place into bad. I mean, just bad. My God, the number of corpses, astronomical. Plan, start executing. That's crazy. How many more? Heal up the homies. Still more. Who's fighting who? Mercenary Guild versus United Cities. Okay, so the mercenaries who hate us are also fighting the UC for whatever reason. Nice. Batter them all. Not using voice actors makes your game better in the era of streaming. It does help quite a bit, that's for sure. In terms of streaming, it helps out quite a bit. Not having to talk over NPCs or miss dialogue or anything. Because, like, when I'm playing a game, I like to, you know, pay attention to the dialogue and, like, listen to what they have to say. But also when you're on stream, I have to interact with the audience. And so, not having to choose between that is helpful. Not missing dialogue, stuff like that is quite helpful. Quite helpful. Cut down as many as we can. I think we need better human background noises, war crying, grunting. I agree. I agree. I agree. Just come on one day, do a stream without saying a word. Here's a question for the player 2 thing for Sentient Sands. What does the K in J/K mean? I have no fucking idea, dude. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. There was a guy who did a Let's Play of Fallout New Vegas who had a better voice than nearly all the voice actors. William Strife. Oh, is William Strife not Josh Strife Hayes? Are they two separate people? Because if so, that sucks. I'm upset about it. Hold on, let's find out. William Strife. Yeah, they're different people. They're different people. Is it the guy from the Yogs cast? Oh, it's Jules per something. It's Jules per something. I have no idea. $5 got me 100 hours. That's the way that I've measured it. $5 got me about 100 hours. Between 60 and 100 hours. Yeah, William Strife. That's the guy from the Yogs cast, isn't he? Or he used to be part of the Yogs cast, if I recall. Got that face. A buddy of mine growing up was really big into the Yogs cast. The only reason I know that. I never watched it myself. Never a fan myself. Alright, where's the bar? We gotta go to the bar so we can start grabbing all that yummy foobs. All the foobs. Weapon shop, noble house. Farm shop, resident, barracks, residential small saloon. The saloon. So I'm heading there to the saloon. My God, the number of corpses. This place is absolutely disturbing. I am a dwarf. It's true. It's true. Not in the Yogscast, but on YouTube. Yogscast was a travesty. Yeah, Yogscast was a travesty. Kenshi 3, I mean, I don't think we're going to get Kenshi 3, to be honest with you. I think what's going to end up happening, we're going to get Kenshi, the roadmap is we're going to get Kenshi 2, and then the plan is to remaster Kenshi 1 in Unreal 5, right? So it'll be updated, it won't have a lot of the bugs and the issues and stuff. Better graphics, but you know, the ability to add in particle engines and physics and all that stuff. Kenshi 1.5, exactly. Kenshi remastered. However, after that, the question becomes, they make Kenshi 2, they redo Kenshi 1. What are they going to do after that? I do not believe that we're going to get a Kenshi 3. I think either they're going to do something completely different in the same IP, or they're going to move on to a different IP. If I had to get, to be honest with you. That would be my assumption. they're gonna make it like start a new IP. But I don't think after Kenshi Remaster we're gonna get anything else. I think we're gonna get something else. So whatever comes next depends on their success. Oh, it's gonna be like, don't get me wrong, Kenshi 2 is gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna fucking pop right out. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I'm not worried about that. You know, some next level shit. What's that saloon at? The saloon. There it is. How dare you touch that? It's empty. Feck. To the bakery. Why, hello there. Hello there. Goodbye. No arm for you. No arm, no leg, no nothing. You guys all drifters? That's fine. You didn't see shit. I'm here to steal your sandwiches. Sandwiches and bread, baby. Sandwiches and bread. Yeah, that's what we like. Sandwiches and bread. That's what we like. Alright, go first aid Georgie. We left him out here, and I think he got mauled by a Skinner. I think he did. Make it a Kenshi Battle Royale game? No. I think genuinely Kenshi would do super well in a Total War style system. If they made like an RTS army style Kenshi like Total War, I think that'd be fire as hell. Fire as hell. I think that would go hard. I think that would go really hard. Jesus Christ, how many people do we have to kill? Because I'm pretty sure we did. All of them. Dead, 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 dead. Recovery coma. Dead. I don't think there are people still walking around. Kill them too. Let's go, ladies. After many battles against the dwarfs, I'm sick of fighting dwarfs. Last time I saw that much food, the Flotsam Ninja showed up. Well, you guys, look at you guys just standing guard. You're doing a terrible job. Terrible job. Absolutely terrible. You guys should be downright ashamed of your performance here today. Downright ashamed of your performance today. Look at them. Whole town's getting slaughtered, and they're just like, hey, Jim, how's your day? I'm good. You know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's good. Ugh. Here, there's a mod that gives beak things to attack animation. Should I grab it? Is that the one where their neck like does the wide sweeping like frontal attack there? Because if so, yes. Yes. Yep, that's the one. Grab it. Take it all. Bag check. Well, while your village is burning, literally. Gotta check you for contraband as I've lit the entire city on fire. We're gonna back up away from the city real fast, that way I can get them to join me so we can properly indoctrinate them into our group. Stick together. Let's go. All right, we got dirt. Follow me. Stick together. Good. And one of them ran off. Mao, huh? Try to escape. Big mistake. Big mistake. You shouldn't have run away. That was not the deal we had made. Yeah, she'll go to eating somewhere. Let's go, you three. Let's go. Alrighty, so, who has the gear? What is the gear? Is it Aeon? No, it's Cassius. Cassius and who else? Good more. Saram. Alright, we got Dirt, Streak, Bean Hop. We'll give it to Bean Hop. I'm gonna rename Bean Hop. I told Tiff that I would make her a Scorch later. The boots, the chain. Very good. Take that. Martial arts. Very good. The three of you will pop over here. You guys are on hold. Remove your gear. No gear for you. Fantastic. All right, Bean Hop, we got to switch your name around. I promised that I would. God damn. Throat's still kind of raw. Luke Quinn got thrown in jail. Not that that matters. Conscious. Let's go save him. Get back in here. We're gonna go save our boy. Trying to live business as usual. Business as usual. I do think I'm gonna wrap it up here in a minute. I don't want to overdo it with my voice. Might have some more fish. The fishman. We need more gurgles. Go to the Shinobi Thieves. We should be able to get some gear. Or some of our homies. Guys, where's the Shinobi Thieves Tower? Have they gone inside there yet? Have we killed all of them yet? I think we killed a bunch of them. We did kill a bunch of them. Very good, very good. Will not be covering your face. That is against the tenets. We're not some common thieves. Very good. All right, three of you guys head inside. Riel, actually go give some of that stuff as well. How'd you burn your throat again? First time smoking a cigar. Our adventurous hibachi experience. It was at a bonfire. I accidentally breathed in too much smoke and fucking singed my lungs. Yeah, I got a fucking real good mouthful of like white hot smoke and singed my lungs. I was breathing in the ashes of Saiyans' funeral pyre. Cut them all down. Cut them all down. Should be able to get some good gear off these guys. Or decent gear anyway. We can use for our martial artists. Looks good. Pants are fine. Alright, you're good. Dirt. +4 martial arts. That. The boots. You're good to go. Alright, Streak, same with you. Head over here. Breathe in raw fire smoke feels like you got punched if it's a good whiff. Yeah, it was good. Damn hero, should you be streaming with that voice? Believe it or not, this is actually better than it was. That's why I didn't stream yesterday or the day before, because this is actually much better than it was. Probably not, but I'm gonna, because this is my job and I like doing my job. It actually really bothers me that I was not able to work for 2 days. I was quite annoyed. That I couldn't work for 2 days. Really fucking irritated me. Kick his ass. Keep on kicking his ass. Keep on kicking his ass. Saw your update. Is your voice still gone? You don't smoke, do you? I mean, on occasion, but no, not enough to cause, to be a big problem, no. But yes, my voice is still gone. It'll be back. It'll be back. Here's a Damascus, hero in her head told me. No, I just, I'm a workaholic is what it is. Like, I like working. I like doing stuff, The problem is that when your main source of income is your voice and you talk a lot because you're on stream and you're recording a bunch and then you lose your voice, it's really fucking frustrating. Because I like working and I like doing stuff. And I like being, productive and getting shit done and creating things. And when I can't do that, it's actually really agitating. So. It's quite agitating. I think we got that stuff down. Nice. Nice. Okay, well, we have pretty much absolutely butchered everybody here. This whole city is a fucking, is a bloodbath. People are starting to despawn too, which is funny. Yeah. It's good. All right, I'm going to save it, and I think that's what we're going to call it for the evening. I think that's what we're going to call it. Fire from Evil. Any guess as to what kind of new animals we might see in Kenshi 2? Mayhaps fish, possibly squid. I do think we're going to get new types of fish. I think squids are like squids or like some kind of tentacle-esque kraken-like monster if we have boats is possible. It depends on how the boats function, what the mechanics look like. It would be cool to see like how whaling and stuff goes as well. According to your community, it sounds like you have 3 different jobs: streaming, editing, and lo-fi. I mean, I make content for lo-fi. I stream 5 days a week, and then I also make long form content and all that stuff as well. So it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot. I put 60 plus hours a week into my channel. So it's not a small amount of work. Most nights I don't get to bed until 2, 3 in the morning, and I wake up at 9, 10, 11 o'clock, depending if my wife lets me sleep, which she usually does. But or if we have things going on, but like, I put 60 hours a week into my channel on average, so it takes a lot. It's a lot of time, takes a lot out of you. So, and when I can't do that for 2 days and I lose 2 days of work, yeah, it's agitating, it really gets under my skin, but, much appreciated for the $5, by the way, Evil. Very generous of you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I think you appreciate the joke I put in the thing. I sent you. Hold on, let me see. Oh yes, I'll let you know about it afterwards. Yes. All right, guys. Yeah, I think that's all I got for the evening. I'm gonna call it. So I will be back tomorrow with some more stuff. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Probably another episode of this. Maybe a muffin stream. I don't really know. But either way, I'll be back tomorrow. And next week, Pato and I are doing a double feature of Tengu's Vault. So you guys are going to get 2 Tengu's Vault next week. So stick around for that. It's going to be a fun time. Yeah. All right, guys. As always, use your powers for good instead of evil. make a difference in somebody's life, and I'll see you tomorrow.